Peace and blessings, beautiful souls. I am Dahoya, or Doya, for short. This is my first YouTube video that I'm making in this space, as far as sharing content and sharing messages. So I'm excited. A little nervous, I'm gonna be transparent with you, but we're gonna get through this, Spirit has led me to go ahead and get on this. I've been procrastinating for the longest as far as making content. And the root of that, to be transparent, is being seen. I've always struggled. Excuse me, we're going to rephrase. We'll be mindful of what we say on this channel. I have challenges with being seen, even though I've been in positions that all I have done is being seen in leadership roles. It's still putting yourself out there, it's a little risky, but hey, we here and I'm excited. So we're gonna get into it today. I'm gonna flow with, I have no set plan. I'm just flowing with the energy as I'm inspired to. So we're gonna go ahead and light some Palo Santo just to clear the energy in the space. This is one of the things I do daily is Palo Santo sage. I have incense around my home. I just love clearing the energy outside of the smell. It's just a great purifier. So as we purify the space, we can go ahead and start with some sacred prayer. Source, Most High, Divine, giving thanks for being in this moment, in this time, in this day, another day, a new day. Ask to be guided along my path, destined path. Allow my soul contracts on this journey in time to be fulfilled. Giving thanks to the ancestors, known and unknown, those who came before and those who come after. As the healing is done now within, so that healing is touched to you and brought to you, as we all are one. Giving thanks to the elementals, fire, air, water, earth, and spirit. Giving thanks and gratitude for all that is. My prayer today and every day is that we continue to move forward and closer to love within self so that we can reflect that outside of self. Through the challenges and hardships of this life, through the challenges and hardships of this life, I ask that we continue to be clear in mind and heart on the path forward. Allow our hearts and minds to be renewed daily with love, peace, and joy. Ashe. So let's get into it. As you can see, I'm wearing several crystals and things. But before we get started, shout out to SU. I did go to SU, finished undergrad and master's degree from Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's where I'm currently at. I'm actually moving very soon, so I've been packing up my home, getting things in order for that transition. I don't know where I'm going yet. I'll be spending a few weeks in Texas, but after that, we'll see where I'm led to. I'm going through a huge transition in my life at this time. In my former work, I've worked in the education system for 9 years, served as a teacher as well as a school administrator, as a principal. And when that came to an end, I've been going within, doing a lot of deep work within healing self in different aspects, and on a very vast journey. Traveled to Ecuador for our ayahuasca ceremony, which was a beautiful ceremony with an indigenous tribe called the Sachi Washi tribe. And if I pronounce that, my apologies. Charge to my heart, not my head. Charge to my head, not my heart. But in that, I want to share that this is one of the pendants, and not a pendant, but this is actually a jaguar tooth that I had got from the tribe, purchased from the tribe. And it holds significant meanings to me. As the jaguar spirit is so deep and mystical and is really the king and the apex animal of the jungle. But on the spiritual level, it's so mysterious and hidden knowledge and hidden truths that is surfaced. So I resonate with that and will continue to wear it. And then here we have some more pendants that I love. The Moldavite and Heracoma Diamond. I have two there. This small one I lost. But I finally found it when I was cleaning out my house to start moving things. And I was like, wow, you've been gone for years, but came back. And this one here has been with me for years. I've been wearing it daily, along with my Onks for protection. Moldavite, whew, transformational stone. We'll get to that in another video, but the energy is crazy, very powerful. My life has been a continued transformation for the last 5 years, since 2020, when I first started working with Moldavite. So deeply grateful for the stones. And then here is Zodacite, I believe, mixed with ruby. Very powerful stone when it comes to confidence, leadership, clear vision, things as such. So let's get into it. Today I'm holding the stones of lapis lazuli, and I want to share a little about lapis lazuli. I know it's great for the throat chakra and speaking and holding confidence. But there's some more things I want to share with you in this book that I bought years ago and now I'm putting to use in its divine timing. Lapis lazuli urges you to come back to peace in the present moment. With its pyrite inclusive, it allows you to feel grounded in the physical body so the mind does not fly away with itself. Lapis lazuli is a powerful stone. Staying balanced, staying in the present moment. And one of the things, wow, it just came to me. One of the messages I received in Ecuador during my ayahuasca retreat was being present. And that really was the main message that I received, was being present, and to pull these stones prior to this. And it's saying being present is such a testament to my journey and where I'm at, and the alignment and the intuitive aspects that's becoming deeper within my gifts. But it's important to remain present. A lot of times we are always in the mind and not in the body, thinking whether in the past or thinking in the future. That does not serve us. So get you some lapis lazuli, meditate with it, allow it to impact that throat chakra, but also allow you to bring that presence into your life daily. So what I wanted to do today is pull some oracle cards. I've had these oracle cards for years, never really touched them. And I honestly haven't touched many of them due to fear. And that fear was being seen working with these tools, come from a very closed-minded community when it comes to spirituality. I am in Louisiana, if that says a lot. But Louisiana has a lot of spiritual energy, but also a Bible Belt area in a sense. I've been working specifically with the Isis Oracle deck and the Shamanic Medicine deck for some time personally for myself. I also have the Moonology Oracle cards and the Divination of the Ancient Oracle cards. I do have tarot cards, but I rarely touch them as the Oracle cards are more calling and an alignment for me. So regardless of what people think, I don't care. I have a cup I was gifted years ago as a principal, and my motto was name it. If you don't name it or stand up for what it is, then what's the point? And at the bottom it says, I don't give blink. Yeah, I don't, because if you focus on what other people think and believe, what room does that leave for you, right? So I'm very clear and very direct person. I am a Sagittarius, Sag cap Sag, Sag sun cap moon and Sag. I forgot. Sun, moon, rising, and then I have a Venus is in Scorpio. So I'm a lot of fire, and that comes out a lot. So hey, I'm here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get some. I'm feeling called to the Shamanic Medicine oracle cards, and this is dear to my heart as far as shamanism work. I'm not a shaman at this time. I am in the school to learn more about the ecology of shamanism. But it has been a calling on my life to learn and study. But I just want to pull some cards today to see what message we can get from the shamanic medicine cards. So ancestors, spirit guides, elementals, I call upon you at this time, giving thanks, calling for clear messages as you see fit for the collective, calling for clear guidance, clear messages that serves us our higher selves in this timeline, realm, and dimension. Ask that guidance and protection continue to flow, and clear vision flows on us as our journey continues to unfold. Ashe. So whatever card is sticking out, oh, we got this card sticking out. So it's water expressions. I'm going to pull 3 cards. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Whatever cards come out, we're going to go ahead and flow with it. Oh, I got the 2. They came out. The next one is soul retrieval, reclamation. That's speaking a lot to me at this time. Even the first one. And, oh, wow. Drum, awaken. These cards are beautiful. They're speaking directly to my journey. And I'm sure many of you may find this in alignment with your journey. But I'll take a moment just to take in the cards and speak what I feel come in through my intuition. So first, starting with water. Water is such a cleansing element, powerful element. We don't have water, we don't have life. So I'm looking at this water, and you've seen the rush coming off of the cliff, if you will. Water is pouring. It's time for cleansing. It's time for expression. And what a card to pull on my first video, right? To speak truth into power. As a kid, my voice was always silent. And usually I silence my own voice in fear or trauma response. So it's taken me a lot to speak freely, authentically. And I'm grateful to be in that moment, in that space. And I'm sure some of you may resonate with that as well. So we're gonna find out a little more with water. Next one we pulled is soul retrieval, reclamation. Oh my God. This is a beautiful card. Look at the person that's laying there. Look at the soul. Look at this person that's doing the work with the guidance, the hand kind of portion to that other area on the back. And so this speaks to me about reclaiming who you are, allowing your soul, your true essence to come through and flow. And understand that we're always supported by higher forces, higher powers, beings of love, beings of light, divine source, most high, of course, and trusting that all is in divine timing. Oh, wow. It's just beautiful because this is where I'm at in life. You know, I've released that corporate world, 9 to 5. Yeah, it's not for me. And even though I've served as a principal, I love working with children, love working with people, helping people, being of service. But I know this framework of society of 9 to 5 and the matrix and how things are set up is just not for me. And coming back into my true essence and soul, calling and soul work is just profound. And I think this is a true testament in this time and in this moment. Excuse me. And then we have the sacred drum, awaken, and this is a beautiful card. I love the raid, and the raid on this one goes back to that root chakra, which is the basis chakra. That has to be in alignment. You know, all chakras need to be in alignment, but the raid is just so powerful to me, and it speaks of the urgency. In this, I'm seeing orange as well, which is the sacral. And on the drum holds so much significance for all different cultures, going back to African culture and the sound, and not just Africa, everywhere, Latin America, Asia, Ireland with the Druids, the sound, the beat, the rhythm is the rhythm of life. And the sound awakens the soul essence, and I see the birds, and the birds are in four directions, and the directions signify something different. Each of them signifies something different. Um, oh wow, it just is beautiful. Ashe. So let's get into the meanings of this cards, and we'll go from there. So let's go with water first. I'll go ahead and read from the meaning book, and then I ask that you listen in, and whatever aligns, you take it. Whatever doesn't align, let it go. So water expression. Water has surfaced to reflect your current thoughts, doubts, and worries. Water is ready to wash away the pollution you are drowning in and release the emotions draining your natural vitality and positive outlook. Water seeks out your sensitivities and asks you to tap into your feelings. You often become overwhelmed when faced with challenging situations, crowds, demands, and people. Listen, if you're an empath, a fellow empath, you know what's up. You can feel everything. People, and that's why I don't like going out, but I go out, I'm getting better. I've been in hermit mode for a minute, but we all right with that. But if you're an empath, listen to that part closely, because we pick up on so much. We're so sensitive to energy, and it's important to cleanse and clear that energy. And salt water bath is a way to do it. As water washes away old hurts and pain, it asks you to be aware of the difference between your emotions and those of others. Observe your feelings when the tears flow. Is that blame towards another? Do you feel let down? Or are you feeling sorry for yourself? Are you playing the victim, the spoiled brat, or the saboteur? Harsh. But if you don't understand your feelings and reactions, how can you flow with the elixir of life? Water is waiting to soothe, heal, and remind you of your connection with the ebb and flow of the ocean and pull of the moon. Water invites you to open your heart and become receptive to the feelings and sensitivities of others as you keep your own emotions in check. Yeah, let me just tell you something. When I worked as a principal, one of the hardest things in that role was dealing with people. And for me, it was the emotional aspect that people don't share. It's the energy. I've always been a person that can pick up on energy, and it's so easy. Not something I intentionally do, just something that is, and I feel it. And I used to get so confused because I thought it would be me, and it wasn't. Like I naturally have it's wired, or however you want to put it. It's just natural for me to read people without reading them. Like I can look at you, see what's going on, see where you at energetically, and get so confused in the past because I didn't know how to manage that. I just knew the energy. Sometimes I didn't even know what the feeling was, just felt it and knew like where's this energy coming from. And it's important to identify and get familiar with your own feelings. One of the books I was gifted with is called Permission to Feel. I'm looking for it right now on my book stand, but it's Permission to Feel, and I encourage anyone that's looking to deepen their understanding of feelings, to look into that, to get that book and read it and get into it. And the reason why I say that is because we live in a society that we don't honor our feelings. As a black man, as you see me, the culture is get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. How can you get out your feelings if you don't know your feelings? So I encourage you, yes, you, understand your feelings, understand what is yours and what is not yours. And it's taken a while for me to balance myself out chakras wise, but also energetic wise, and come in tune with my own feelings and understand what is mine and what is not mine. And I want to name, I think we have a full moon coming up tonight. It's June 12th, 2025 right now. And I think there's a full moon. It's a perfect time to do a spiritual bath, to clear out energy. You know, you can do that anytime you want, but it's more potent when the moon is out. And that all it is putting salt. You know, I use kosher salt or sea salt in the bath. Bath bubbles, whatever you want, make it yours. But just, you know, when you set the intention of the bath and pour the energy you want into the bath and call upon what you want and what you want to release in that bath. So let's continue. Water revealed. Water deities include Aphrodite, Isis, Neptune, Poseidon, Tangra, and Sena. Our planet's surface is predominantly covered by water, which has an unseen but powerful connection with the water within us. Tears, showers, and rain are just a few of the ways we engage with water. This purifying element cleanses, clear, and holds our bodies in emotion. So here's water speaks. I'll wash away worry in order to heal. Check your emotions that cause you to feel. Cleanse and refresh, connecting to the sea. Dive into your heart. Swim now, you are free. All right, we're going to go move on to soul retrieval and reclamation. Y'all, I just opened the book and went straight to it. So this is divine timing. Everything is flowing. I'm just, thank you, Spirit, for showing me it's time. And I'm here. We here. Soul retrieval. Your emotions and feelings are running amok, leaving you confused and out of control. You're weary from putting the needs of others before your own. This card suggests that there has been a struggle due to the lack of self-worth, stress, and distress. Recently, you have felt as though you have lost a part of yourself and have been rather dispirited. Fragments of your beautiful soul are lost every time you give away your personal power to others, or verbally or psychically attacked. Remember, the fears, beliefs, and faiths of others have played a big part in creating who you are not. Discernment enables you to separate others' thoughts and actions from your own. Soul retrieval journeys with you to the lower world and the upper world, where the fragmented parts of your soul reside. This can only be accessed with the assistance of your power, animal, and spirit guides. So be sure to call upon them by bringing the missing parts of your soul back and reconnecting with them. You will once again feel whole and complete. Allow soul retrieval to restore harmony as you reclaim all that you are to step fully into your personal power. Soul retrieval revealed. The ancient shamanic practice is part of a process that heals original wounds and soul loss. Calling on your power animals, allies, and spirit helpers, the shaman journeys to the lower world and upper world to retrieve your fragmented parts of the soul of the person they are working with. Soul loss can occur due to the loss of loved one, trauma, and an accident or abuse. Soul retrieval speaks. 23:23 on the clock. Let's piece back your fragmented soul to heal, to balance, make you whole. Retreat from feelings, guilt, or shame. Personal powers, yours. Reclaim. Y'all, that 23 ended up to like a 5-5. And you know 5 is number of change, and 5 plus 5 is 10, and that's completion. Spirit is speaking. Ashe. So this one is very touching me. As I said earlier, I'm engaged in a program that's learning about shamanic practices. And it's been a eye-opening, vast, humbling, spirit awakening experience. And this speaks to me a lot because it's telling me I'm on the path that I'm supposed to be, and so are you. You are on your path. But we have to get clear in who we are and step into who we are and stand in our power. 24 on the clock. Understand what is yours and what is not yours. Beliefs. So many of us are attached to beliefs that does not align with who we are. It's societal beliefs. that we hold, and we know it's not in alignment, but we choose to stay stuck 24, 44 o'clock. We choose to stay stuck, and we have to realize we have the power. We decide what we want to do, what we want to believe, how we want to act, how we want to show up. It's all within you, but you have to remember, how are you doing these things, and what basis? And the basis comes back to beliefs, because from beliefs you have behavior and actions. So very much so get clear on your beliefs, and bring back the elements of who you are and the elements that you have been hiding from yourself. It spoke about the fragmented soul, and fragments I've been learning about. The soul essence is that, when we go through different things, trauma, specifically trauma, but other life experiences, part of our souls get lost, are suppressed, are hidden. And those parts are vital to showing up as a whole person and being a whole person. So I encourage you to dive deep into the areas in which 25, 55 o'clock, in which that's in alignment for you and what's not, and stay true to who you are and stay true to your soul essence. The last card we're going to go ahead today is the drum. Awaken. And I feel like all this is in alignment. It's clearing the water, bringing your soul back together, getting those fragments put together, coming back to your wholeness with your basis, the basis of your belief system, your actions, and using, understanding that this journey is not just you. It's not just you solo out here. There's such a vast support system here earthly, but also things that we can't see, the spirit guides, the elementals, spirit animals, they're here, they're by you. So tapping into those elements and frequencies of our spirit animals and spirit guides while we journey. Because I remember this earth is a school. We're here to learn. Are you going to pass the test or what? I don't know. That's the game. That's the goal. Pass the test. Allow me to understand my mission, soul contract. Let's ace it so we can move on. We're not trying to come back and do this again. So let's get to it. The drum. And the drum is the awakening. And I feel like we ending with awakening. Like that awakening is bringing knowledge and consciousness and awareness to light, bringing the subconscious to the conscious, seeing the parts that's hidden, and identify how is that showing up. And I think a lot of times a lot of people are performing do things based off performance, not actually what's in alignment with them. So drum, excuse me, y'all. Every drum awaits its destined keeper. Drum appears to you now because of your struggles to quiet the chit chat of your mind. Drum will connect you to the memories of your mother's heartbeat. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. The cosmic mother and the ancient rituals and ceremonies of your past lives. The sound, energy, and vibrations of the spirit horse is waiting to awaken the primal sound you have been subconsciously searching for. That is the lost sound of your soul. Allow your soul to speak. Release what does not align with your soul. Release the beliefs. Release, and allow your soul to come through. Drum is offering to take you to the other worlds you have been longing to explore. With simple beats, the sounds and vibrations of the drum will enable your logical left brain to defer to the creative right brain, allowing you to relax into the zone where mystery awaits. Drum is your companion on the journey of awakening. As your heart synchronizes with the beat of the drum, your conscious will shift. This may invoke ecstatic trance. There will be transformation. Awaken wise and ancient traditions. Drum your soul back home. Drum revealed. Known as the spirit horse, handheld frame drums date back to 43,000 years. In Exodus 15:20, Marina, a prophetess and the sister of Moses, played a toph, a handheld drum a tambourine, as she crossed the Red Sea. As the women went out after her, drumming, dancing, and rejoicing in trance as the miracles of the parting of the sea. Drumming is a foundation tune of communication, healing, prayer, and trance. Other divinationary meaning. Past life recollections awaken through the beat of the drum. Walk to the beat of your own drum. A healing, I'm laughing, I'm gonna tell you why I'm laughing. A healing occurs using a shamanic drum. Shamanic journeying to the beat of the drum enhances your spiritual sight and connection. Drum speaks. Pray with me before we start. We'll journey deep into your heart. Invoking trance, awaken the soul. We drum as one until you're whole. Ashe. I received this, and I hope you receive it as well. Walk to the beat of your own drum. Baby, let me tell you something. You have to live this life for you. No one else. No one else. You are the only one getting, well, like everybody else, we have to come in and we have to exit this earthly dimension. And with that, many people get to the end and they have so much regret. You know, they wish they would have done that. They wish they would have did this. Don't have that regret. I'm not going to have a regret. As in this moment, I'm taking this moment to do this. I'm not leaving here without doing the things that I know is on my soul to do. It is important to ground yourself and get closer to who you are and what your soul is. We have lost so much of our soul essence through this world and the things we subscribe ourselves to, and we based off beliefs, based off traditions, based off of things that's here. But I think it's important to remember there's a hereafter. Who knows what that is, you know? There's so many different things. But it's important to understand, be true to yourself. Don't be like anyone else. It's all about you. Follow the beat of your own drum. So with that said, I appreciate you all for tapping in with me. I'm DaHoya again. This is the first of many videos that will be coming out. I wishing you nothing but love, success, and joy on your journey. I'm in a state of transition. Again, you know, going through changes, and I'm stepping up and stepping into what's divinely called upon my journey. So I wish you all the best and stay in love and light. Peace.